Hi, I'm Angie Busey, and I have a life mission of helping you, all women, live their best life with less stress. And I have been tweaking my business a little bit lately. I am now switched more into helping entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs that are high achievers, um, get their ideas out in the world in a way that lets them still live with some ease and grace and take a lot of stress off of their shoulders. So, that being said, in the past, I wrote this ebook here, Secrets for Less Stress While Getting Your To-Do List Done. This is more of the not so much business side, but your personal life, your home life, ways, just little tricks that I've picked up along the way to help you get through your day, get to the end of the day with a whole lot less stress in your life. So, in the midst of changing my business, I want to reintroduce my Secrets for Less Stress because I do believe that it is a huge help for everyone. And I am currently discounting this book, and it can be yours for only $5. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep this sale going, but I would love to get this in the hands of every woman that is just like at her wit's end at the end of the day and just needs a couple of simple steps to move through her day and not freak out at the end of it. So here is my Secrets for Less Stress While Getting Your To-Do List Done. So it starts out with a little introduction from me, which you're getting right now. And step number one for living less stress is to stop being so hard on yourself. And one huge key in my life that I share with all of my students, my clients, the key to stop being so hard on yourself is meditation. Taking that time to sit, be still, and connect to your higher power. And really listen. I believe that prayer and meditation are so important in life. Prayer is talking to God. Meditation is the listening part. And sometimes that listening is difficult because we have a lot going on in our heads. Just like I said, we got to de-stress and sit and be still. So I have a few tips here to help you sit and be still. Start your day by taking a breath, filling your cup, because I'm sure you've heard it before, you cannot give from an empty cup. And we're all just serving here. You know, whether you're serving in your business or you're serving in your personal life, serving your kids, serving your partner, serving your parents, serving your teachers, your boss, like it just feels like we're giving. And like we're all at our wit's end because we haven't given back to ourselves. Meditation, sitting, taking time to take a breath is the number one way to fill your cup. Just take a moment to yourself. It's free. It's something everybody can do. You can do it for 30 seconds. You can do it for 7 hours, 8 hours, you know, till your little heart's content. But anyway, I go into my story of meditation and how I started and how I suggest that you bring meditation into your life. And I've also included, you can click right here once you've downloaded your PDF and listen to a guided meditation that will just help ground you, relax you, clear your mind, watch the thoughts pass through your head, breathe, and enjoy connecting to yourself and to your higher power. Each section of my book, this is totally printable. You can download the PDF and print it out or look at it online here. Every section has a section for notes. So you can use this as a mini journal, keep notes, go back to it, like any aha moments or anything. If you want to just scribble and draw pictures in it, that's great too. So I'm going to move my little head over here. The next thing that stresses so many of us out is taking care of the home. And my little tweak here is take care of the house when you do not like housework. I hate housework. I hate cleaning. I have friends that like cleaning. I'm not one of those people. So if you're like me and not one of those people, this chapter is for you. So through this, I will show you with little quick tasks, 5 to 15 minutes a day, do these few things that just keep your house tidy, and to the point where, like, if you find out somebody's coming over in a half an hour or something's going on, or you have a surprise guest at the door. I know that doesn't happen that much late anymore, but it happened to me the other day. And because I do these few things throughout the day, throughout the week, every day, I'm not like embarrassed to open the door. So these are my few little check things that just kind of keep the house looking nice, without like totally stressing out and being like that. Like, I always say, God rest her soul. If my grandma came over, she would yell at me because my house is not grandma clean, but it is cleaner than it was. I'm not embarrassed to open the door. Not a white glove test kind of person. But let's face it, you have a life, you're probably working, you have kids, a family, or, you're in school and you've got like a million things going on. Cleaning the house isn't like high on the priority list. So here's a few checklists right here. These are 2 separate pages. If you're downloading yourself, I guess that you can print these out or just check them off on your computer. More notes. Next big stressor is dun dun dun, the budget, getting your bills paid. Becoming debt-free was a huge part of my life as an adult. I earlier in my years, I was way overhead in credit card debt, and I was making good money, and at the end of the month I was like, why do I only have $17? So anyway, just kind of telling that story brought me back to that day, and I'm letting that go because it is not part of my life anymore. I am credit card debt free. I am very close to being completely debt free now. And this is how I did it. So, a little bit about financial freedom and how I came to this point of being almost debt free, and how I learned how to budget. And it's way easier. If I can figure it out, then you can figure it out. Just simple steps. You just actually have to start writing it down and doing it. It is a little bit of discipline, but well worth it. So I have a few questions here that you need to ask yourself and list out the answers. Put it on paper. This makes it real. So I have a sample monthly budget. Obviously, you may need to tweak some of these depending on what your expenses are. But I do like start with like your estimated monthly income, like if you have one job, if you have 5 jobs, if you have different clients, estimate like what you normally start with there and list these expenses. See, there's one here for savings, there's one for personal stuff. This total, these two numbers need to match. So every dollar that you make has a place to go. Okay. So then if you are in debt, I go into the snowball plan, how to get out of debt, and give yourself an actual plan to do it. Write this down. It works. Then there's the good one, feeding your family. If you are anything like me, and if you're not, you've probably left by now. But the one thing, I was like, okay, I'm good with the house cleaning. I'm happy with how I'm doing here. And then I'm almost, but I got my budget working. I'm very close to being debt free. That next thing that caused me stress every day was when everybody came home from work or school and said, Ange, what's for dinner? And I would just be like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So I came up with a method of planning out what we're having for dinner every week, every night of the week. Sorry, I pick one day, and this has also been a huge money saver, so it helps with the budget. Food's not going bad in my house. I'm going through the freezer, I'm going through the refrigerator, going through the cabinets, the pantry, figuring out what I have, what can I make with that, putting it on the list of what we're having for dinner. And then everybody knows, and I also involve the rest of the family. So there's not anyone going, I don't like that. So, because that's also very stressful. Nobody wants to go through that. But this is a little helpful cheat sheet on how I go about that. And then I also have given you a printable page where you can actually write out your menus and a few easy recipes that are like go-to easy ones for me and my family that everybody loves. Here's the grocery list beginning of the recipes that I suggested earlier in the chapter, and also grocery lists that you can print out and use over and over again for yourself. So that's the end of my book. So filling your cup, taking time for yourself, taking care of the house, taking care of the budget, feeding the family. Like there's those few things that when they're not working can really add to the stressors of everyday life. So these are the few secrets that I have for living life with less stress and still being able to get all of my to-dos done. So anyway, I will put a link in the comments, in the description, sorry, for how you can download your copy of Secrets for Less Stress. And I would love to hear in the comments anyone that has any questions or feedback. Totally open for all of it. So thank you so much, and hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. And also would love to know what you're having for dinner tonight. Maybe a story of the last time somebody popped in and you didn't know they were coming over and your house wasn't ready. I love stories like that. So jump in the comments, and any of that would be great. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching my preview, and see you soon.